Man, kids, when the weather's like this, it's just awesome. It makes me want to get outside and enjoy God's nature and check things out like this waterfall right back here. Did you see that? That guy just went over the waterfall in a kayak. Woohoo! Oh, kids, when the weather's like this, it just makes my day. Yeah! But sometimes, kids, the weather can really be adventurous. Now, I love a good storm, like this one right behind me. Check this out, off in the distance right there. It's what we call a supercell cloud system. And it's cooking up a whopper storm. And it's headed this way. Did you see that? Fasten your seatbelts, kids, because we're going on a trip that's gonna take us way beyond adventure. Welcome back, kids. I'm Larry, and you're watching Way Beyond Adventure. On today's show, you're going to find out what it means to prepare for storms just like this one, and how you can be ready for the storms of life. And you're going to discover what it means to do things God's way or the world's way. There's a lot happening in today's show, kids. Are you ready? Let's go!
Hi folks, I'm Steve the Weatherman. I've just received the latest images from Bob the Satellite, and it looks like this red area you see right here is a serious storm of potential heavy winds and dangerous lightning. Now if you're in this area, or in the path of the storm, I encourage you to stay indoors or seek shelter immediately. That means you, Larry. I wouldn't go outside if I were you. You'll be struck by lightning and you'll be toast. That guy is crazy. Always stay indoors during a bad storm.
Now, kids, I was warned not to go outside in the lightning storm. Steve the Weatherman looked right at me and said, "Larry, don't do it." Did I listen to him? No. I went outside and I was toast. Now, Steve knew about that storm hours before it ever got to my neighborhood. How did he do it? We'll have to go on a super adventure to find out. All right, okay, kids. Are you ready for a super adventure? Let's go. Whoa, kids, we are getting way up here. Wow, what a ride that was. Well, here we are, kids. Did you know there's over 2,000 satellites floating around in space all around us right now? And they do things like watch the Earth, the weather, GPS navigation. They look at planets and stars. And it could be that this show is coming to your TV from a space satellite right now. That's right. And right over here is that weather satellite that I was talking about. Let's go check it out. Oh, check this thing out. This thing's amazing. What? High voltage? Do not touch. Oh, come on. What can happen out here in space if I just... Ouch! I gotta stop doing stuff like that.
Yes, I agree. You should stop doing things like that, but it was kind of funny. Ha 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 ha.
Well, I'm glad Mr. Satellite thinks it's funny.
My name is Bob. Please call me Bob.
Okay, nice to meet you, Bob. My name's Larry. Now, Bob, can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yes, Mr. Larry. I am a sophisticated weather satellite. I am programmed to monitor all weather activity on Earth. I then transmit this information to weather stations so they can warn people to take cover or get out of the way.
Wow! Wow, that sounds like an important job.
Yes, it is. I like my job very much.
So, you saw the lightning storm that Weatherman Steve warned me about.
Yes, you should pay attention to warnings. Weatherman Steve even warned you not to go outside in the storm, but you did anyway. You were struck by lightning and you were toast. Burnt toast. Ha 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 ha. You are funny, Mr. Larry, you crack me up, but I must get back to monitoring the weather of planet Earth.
Okay, Bob, but before you go, can I ask you one more question?
Yes, but make it snappy.
Okay, Bob, in your calculations, where do you think planet Earth came from? I've heard people say they think it came from some kind of huge explosion. They call it the Big Bang.
That is inconceivable. That's like saying I was created by random chance. Impossible. God made the people who created me. The Bible says that God created the heavens and the earth. It overheats my circuit board every time I hear of people talking about this Big Bang junk. When I observe the earth, it is clear to see that God is the maker and designer of planet Earth and its inhabitants. You don't believe in this Big Bang junk, do you?
No. I believe that God created the earth and everything in it, just like you.
That's good. Then perhaps we can be friends.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that we can be friends, Bob. Thanks for your time.
No problem. Come back anytime.
Okay, Bob, we'll see you next time. All right, kids, we got to get back to Earth, but before we go there, we got one more stop to make. Are you ready? Let's go. Now, kids, earlier in the program, you saw how dangerous lightning is. I just about got burned up. Now, you'd think lightning would be dangerous if it strikes an airplane just like this giant airplane over here. Well, actually, it's pretty safe. It's safe from lightning because of the metal skin that surrounds the plane. Whoa! Did you see that? I better keep my distance. Whoa, kids, that was an incredibly amazing adventure. It was so cool to see Bob the Weather Satellite show us how we can be ready for storms when they come, especially nasty hurricanes. And you just saw how airplanes are protected when lightning strikes. Now, let me ask you, how are we protected when the storms of life come our way and Satan strikes us with temptation? Well, kids, one of the most important things you can do is memorize Bible verses. That's right. One of my favorite texts is found in Psalms 119, verse 11. It says, "I have hidden thy word in my heart, that I might not sin against thee." Kids, when you take Bible verses like that and you put them in your mind, you are protected. It's like a shield like this one right around me. Wow, this is so cool. I just feel like I'm protected. This is awesome. Now, kids, I want to give you a Way Beyond Adventure challenge. And that is, I want you to remember one Bible verse per week so that when temptation comes, you quote one of those texts out loud or just say it in your mind. And I guarantee you temptation and the devil will be sent packing. Well, kids, it's time to go. And I just want you to keep memorizing verses and use them when temptation comes. And we'll see you next time on Way Beyond Adventure.